What's up guys, Intellitech Mobile here, and today we'll be doing an unboxing of a phone that I recently picked up on eBay for only $40. Let's take a look. It's a bit of a special one. It's a phone that you have seen before, but not in this exact iteration. So let's go ahead, slap open the box, and see what's in here. So here it is, all nicely bubble wrapped up. So we're going to grab our knife as soon as I can find it. Where is it? Okay, it's over here. Pop that open and see how we can open this without scratching the screen. Okay, well that didn't take very much. Just slide it out. There we go. So, I guess it's a proof that the bubble wrap is not super effective if you don't actually wrap it evenly on all sides. But, phone looks like it arrived safe, so I'm not too worried. So as you can see, this is a Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Although it has a weird piece of metal on the back. I'll probably just have to replace this back panel. And this is a Galaxy Note 4 T-Mobile version, SM-N910T, which I don't have a T-Mobile Note 4. In fact, I don't own a US Note 4 at all right now, which is pretty insane. So, but the question is not, is this just a normal US Note 4, as opposed to the international SM-N910H that I have. So, we can also see the blossom pink versus the white. Neither of these are my favorite colors. My favorite colors are the black and the gold. But yeah, so we've got our white S Pen, good shape, no complaints so far. And yeah, bezels are in good shape, no dents, no scratches. There's a little scuff right there, which I could tell from the pictures, so not a big deal. It's overall in good shape. Let's power this up. Samsung Galaxy Note 4. But what's notable about this phone is that in the eBay listing, it actually showed, which I'm trying to think, I don't have a device over here that's set up that has eBay. Yes, I do, my Note FE. So, T-Mobile. This particular device has Android 4.0.4 KitKat, which is the main and in fact the only reason why I bought this. So, that's good. So if I go to the purchases, we can see that, okay, it says your item was delivered. So I got this for really cheap because it was sold with a bad IMEI. And if we look at the picture, you can see that does in fact mean Android KitKat. The reason why is because these icons are the same as on Android Lollipop, but KitKat had the transparent Google widget, whereas Lollipop, it was white. So that's a little difference you can tell to tell if it's KitKat. So, yes. Okay. So I can already tell based off the UI that this is in fact KitKat. So, yeah, very nice. So I've never owned a Note 4 that hasn't been updated. If we scroll down, and there's no burn-in on this screen either. Very happy about that. So if we go to About Device, we can see Android 4.4.4 KitKat. Very happy about that. So there's no real practical reason for wanting a phone that's on KitKat still, because you can root pretty much any Note 4 that's on T-Mobile. T-Mobile phones are generally very easy to root. And yeah, there's again, that's not really a practical reason. So this Note 4 is currently on Marshmallow, but I can backport it to Android 5.1, and my gold Note 4 is on Android 5.0.1, and then I was going to buy a black one on Android Marshmallow to use for my retrospective review on the Note 4 to see how well it holds up in 2023, but yeah, so this particular one, this Note 4 feels smaller than the other Note 4s for some reason. But yeah, this white Note 4, even though I'm not usually a fan of white phones, this is The white Note 4 is very nice. This S Pen's in good shape too. There's nothing really wrong with it. So yeah, that's that. Android 4.4. There really isn't much else to say other than if you've seen reviews of the Note 4 back in 2014 when it first came out, then everybody that reviewed it on this software. So that's pretty much that. It's nice and smooth, not much really to say about it. And yeah, it looks like it's a ton of bloatware as you'd expect from a T-Mobile phone. And yeah, so as far as what I can tell from this, I'm going to try to get this metal piece off. The M is missing from the emblem. So this back panel's been replaced. This has the back panel from the International Note 4 where it has the Samsung lettering engraved in it. Whereas the actual US one would just have writing for Samsung. It would just say Samsung and then Galaxy Note 4 on the bottom. So the back panel's been replaced. That's not a big deal. So I very easily could change this if I wanted to, and I very well may. I do still have to source a back panel for my pink one, since my pink one is, as you can see, very faded. It's probably not going to happen though. So that's that. So that's the Note 4. Feels great. I even though, again, I'm not a fan of white phones, but I do dig this white color on the Note 4. The Note 4 had a lot of really good colors. Black is my favorite on the Note 4, but the white looks pretty classy too. And I do have a white Note 3, so we'll look at that as well. Very pretty. And I think I also somewhere have a white Note 2. I don't know where it is. I think it's in the box. Over here, perhaps? Yeah, okay. So it's over here in its box. And this one's an Australian one from, I believe, Vodafone. So we've got our white Note 2. Again, I'm not usually a fan of white phones, but I'm also not a fan of black either. I'm very much a fan of non-grayscale colors. So, you know, there's just so many other phones that I like. I like silver phones, but I also really like blue. So, for example, the blue Galaxy Note 7, which we can see, technically speaking, this color is what replaced white in the lineup. So, and this portion of the back panel doesn't want to, there we go, doesn't like to clip on right there. Oh, and the USB port's in good shape too. There's hardly any scratches right there. So that's very good. So this is more so just for the phone collection. I'll have to buy another Note 4 for the actual review of the Note 4, but I can still at least review it software-wise with my pink one. But unfortunately, these international Note 4s are not able to activate on US networks anymore, at least not that I'm aware of. I've not been able to activate these on Mint Mobile or on the main carrier T-Mobile, and AT&T also will not allow these. Verizon won't, because again, they're arbitrarily blocking these even though they are LTE. So, but this one's actually T-Mobile, because T-Mobile Note 4s are still supported, but from what I understand, T-Mobile Note 4s are only supported if they have the latest update in order to be supported. So obviously this would not qualify for that. I'll still give it a shot and pop my SIM card in here and see what it does, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. So yeah, again, very quick for the most part, a little laggy, but what do you expect? 2014 smartphone hardware, it's not going to be that great. This battery, 21%, so pretty interesting. And I keep bumping the tripod, my apologies. So that is my Galaxy Note 4 on Android 4.4.4. And we also have, since we're showing this off, I'll move that out of the way. I just backported my Note 3 to Android 4.4.2. It won't roll back to 4.3, but at least 4.4.2. So it'll do that. And then, of course, my Galaxy Note 7. It's a Note 7, so it has been updated beyond Android Marshmallow. And then somewhere over here, I have my Note 5 that has not been updated. You hush. That has not been updated from Android 5 Lollipop. So we've got a good set of generations of notes that I haven't been updated, and I have my Note 9 that hasn't been updated from Android Oreo, but that one is broken. I need to fix it. So in the meantime, we have my Note 8 that's on Android 7.1.1. If this has battery, is this dead? Oh, please don't be dead. Okay, well that's dead. Otherwise I would show that as well, because that one also is now on its original stock version of Android with no updates. So go ahead and put that Note 2 away, since that Note 2 has been updated, so it's not very interesting. So that is that. So, whoa, we got some missed calls here. Let's see, what is this? Because I have my secondary SIM card in my Note 7. Okay, well. So, again, this Note 8 is not... Let me plug in the Note 8, just so we can... So I really want to show it off for this section. Get the whole family in here. Why don't we? There we go. I don't know if that all fit in the shot. I don't have... It's not in the wide-angle lens mode, but these are all the phones that we're showing, so it doesn't need to be. You hush. Let's see, a Note 3. Let's see if there's any... it wants an update. Okay, go away. Yeah. So, let me fix this weather widget. It's being stupid. Come on. Okay, I'm just going to remove this weather widget because it's not behaving correctly. Okay, so we'll just remove that. So there's Android 4.4.2. This is Android 4.4.4 on the Note 4 that we just unboxed. There's Android... Let me clear all my notifications. There is Android 5.0.1, or not, no, 5.1.1 on the Note 5, which has a theme, so you can't really tell, but this is in fact Android 5.1.1, so we'll go ahead and activate these on all these. So there's Lollipop. Come on. There's Lollipop. There's the KitKat. Find that again. And unfortunately, the Note 3 is not on Jelly Bean. It is in fact on KitKat. That's the lowest that it will go. Lollipop, KitKat. Of course, this one's also KitKat because, again, just the way it is. Note 7. Ah, crap. Come on. You're ruining it. Let's turn on the Note 8. Come on. Power on. There we go. And now we'll grab this, log in to my Note 7, my lovely Note 7, and we will go down to About Device, Android 6.0.1, Marshmallow. Come on. Stop it. Stop misbehaving. Do what you're supposed to. Okay, there we go. Now this one. This one's being stupid. Okay. Wants me to log in. Log in. Go to... See, there it is. But of course, this is the same UI as Oreo, so... But you can tell it's... Nougat, because if we go to About Phone... No, stop it. Stop it. Just tap all these. These ones have the game, so we can't be too careful with those. Okay, now we'll go to Android 7.1.1, and that is Nougat. I mean, this Note 3 is the same and technically has been updated, so this one's not as important to show. We'll definitely show these. So, Galaxy Note 4 on Android 4.4.4 KitKat, Galaxy Note 5 on Android 5.0.1 or 5.1.1 Lollipop, Galaxy Note 7 on Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow, and Galaxy Note 8 on Android 7.1.1 Nougat. Come back. There we go. Stay tap on all of these. You get the idea. So yeah, and if those are wondering, Note 4 is KitKat, Note 5 is Sprint, Note 7 is Verizon, and Note 8 is Unlocked. So that's currently my collection of Galaxy Notes on their original firmware, unupdated, unobstructed, unmolested by software updates. So that is that. Oh, and those aren't the only ones. These ones, I didn't prepare to show these ones off, so these might not have battery. But we've got a... Will these have battery? Galaxy S4. Galaxy S5. Galaxy S6. Okay. And then these... Oh, both these playing at the same time. So the S6 and the S5, I know for a fact, have never been updated. So the S5 is on... The S5 is for sure on Android. Let me find this. Of course, the settings is really crap on these other ones. This one's Android 4.4.2 KitKat. The S4 might have been updated. I thought I rolled it back, but I actually no. I think the S4. No, the S4 is. Okay, the S6 might actually die before we get to see it, but no, yeah. Okay, so you can tell you can't tell it is Lollipop, but it's at 0, so it's about to die. So we might not be able to actually show this one. I'm gonna try to do this really quick, but it's probably gonna die before I get there. But we can see it is okay, yeah, so that one just died. But you could tell it was Lollipop. This one is also KitKat. Again, same story with the Note 3. This one is can't be rolled back that far to Jelly Bean because binaries have been updated. Binaries are updated on all these other ones too, but these particular ones just haven't been rolled up that far in the first place. So this S5 in particular is really interesting. I love this. I love the color scheme of it. Like I love this like gaudy, like dark and teal color scheme with this bar that you can swipe out of the way. The settings menu is a god-awful mess. Like, look at this trash. Like, remember how bad the settings menus were on Samsung phones? This was trash. How do we ever put up with this garbage? That used to be the norm. Isn't that crazy? So, it's just kind of funny how that all works. But yeah. So, oh, and that's not the only one. And I also forgot my S3. That has also not been updated. So yeah, so the only odd man out is the S4. I also have an S8. That's the same story. I had an S7. I have an S7 that I have currently rolled up to Nougat, but I can roll that S7 back to Marshmallow if I want to. But I rolled it up to Nougat, but I haven't let it take Oreo because I know that'll update the binaries. But in fact, it might have updated itself already because I kind of stopped caring about that. But at least on the S series, I'm more so collecting the notes on old firmwares, but some of these other ones I just kind of stumbled upon by accident. And in case you're wondering why, Straight Talk, also known as track phone. Track phones never get updates for some reason. These are all still on original firmware because I never bothered to update any of these, which is why they're artificially useless way further than other phones, but I guess that's how you get them for cheaper. So that one's on Jelly Bean. It's the only one I have that's on Jelly Bean. Also, the white S3 is really nice. I'm normally not a fan of white phones, but the white S3 and Note 2 are just very classy. Alrighty, so that's pretty much that. All my other Samsung phones that I'm aware of have been updated in some fashion, or it's irrelevant anyways. So that's that. This is Intellitech Mobile signing out, unboxing the Galaxy Note 4 that's on Android 4.4.4 KitKat that I managed to get for only $40, which isn't a big deal because even though it is blacklisted on T-Mobile, that shouldn't affect its ability to work on mobile mobile virtual network mobile virtual network operators and MVNO networks. That shouldn't affect its ability. So as far as Mint Mobile, Q-Link, I should be able to use this on either of those theoretically, but it's possible that it's not supported because of it not having an update, because that's how the main T-Mobile towers function. So maybe I will try this. I will try to see if it works, because I would love to do a video on reviewing Android 4.4.4 KitKat in 2023. Although it's probably not fair to do that review on a Samsung. It'd probably make more sense to do that on a Nexus. But what are you going to do? So I very well may extend that series to the Nexus line, because that probably make more sense to view stock Android, or maybe do like a multi-part episode on each OS where it's both the skinned version and the stock AOSP version. So, which means if I want to do that for KitKat, I'll have to get my hands on whatever Nexus runs Android KitKat. What is that? The Nexus. What's the newest? What's the Nexus where the newest version is KitKat? That must be old. That'd be the Nexus. The Nexus 4? Or maybe the Nexus 5? No, it wouldn't be the 5. The 5 would be too new at that point. The 5, I think the 5 goes to Lollipop, doesn't it? I can't remember. I'm not familiar. But yeah, so this is pretty interesting, at least to me. Maybe you don't care. And if you don't care, well, then consider dropping a like on this video. And if you do care, then consider dropping a like on this video. So if you hated this, then be sure to subscribe. And if you love this, be sure to subscribe. So anyways, this is Intellitech Mobile signing out with my unboxing of my Galaxy Note 4 on Android 4.4.4 KitKat. And yeah, I'll try to get this stupid... You know, let me try to... I'm not worried about scratching up this back panel, because as we've established, I'm probably going to change this back anyways. So I just got to find my knife that I just had. What did I do with it? It's over here. So let's grab our knife, and let's see if we can't get this off. Oh! Did I just slice it? Put a big slice in there. This is probably dangerous. Probably shouldn't be doing it this way, but probably gonna screw up and stab the battery. Okay, I'm just slicing this. It's kind of an easy way to hold the phone. Probably some alcohol would probably help with this process, because this looks like this will come off. Just get a bit of alcohol and just kind of work it underneath with the knife. That should take care of it. So yeah, don't do what I just did. Safety first. But yeah, this is the unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. This is Intellitech Mobile signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a good one. Peace.